Welcome back to my channel, guys. I hope you're all doing good. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I create 5 different looks using only one single eyeshadow palette. I've been wanting to do this video and series for quite some time, but I have to get myself together because it's 5 different looks and I can't do them in one single day. So here I am with all the spirit and all the energy for you guys. So yeah, I just want to tell you a few things before we get started. So today's choice of palette is going to be the Smokey at 8 palette. This is from Nykaa and it's extremely budget friendly and easily available in India. I'm going to try using the maximum number of shades from the palette so that we can take out full use of the palette. I also want to tell you that my base makeup throughout the 5 looks is going to be the same, and I will list on all the products in the description box down below for your reference. I'm also going to be showing you the looks with and without lashes, just in case you guys don't wear lashes. So without any further ado, let's get started, but please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and now let's just get into the palette. So first I'm going to take this shade from the palette and apply it as my transition shade. I'm going to apply it very lightly, first in tapping motions all over my crease. As these shades are quite pigmented, I'm also going to build my color little by little. I'm also going to go all the way to the inner corners of my eye and just blend it out in circular motions and in windshield wiper motions. I'm also going to keep it a little rounded towards the end, not creating an outer V. Taking a stiffer brush and with this brown shade from the palette, I'm going to apply it in the outer corners of my eye. I'm then blending it with the transition shade that I applied before. I'm also going to go closest to my upper lash line. Going back with the peach shade from the palette, I'm just going to increase the intensity of it by applying a little more color. I'm also going to diffuse the dark brown shade with the peach color. Taking a fluffier brush, I'm taking the lightest color from the palette and applying it over the peach color just to create a more seamless look. Using a flat brush and this peach shimmer shade, I'm going to apply it in the centers of my lid. I'm also just pressing the pigment instead of swiping it because we want the maximum pigmentation out of this color. So I'm going to start with the centers of my lid and take it all the way from the inner corners to my crease. Once I'm happy with the wash of colors, I'm going to go back to the brown shade from the palette with my stiff brush and then just apply it in the outer corners of my eye to increase the intensity. I'm also going to apply it closest to my lash line just to give it a smoked out eyeliner effect. Then going in with the peach shade, I'm going to blend out the harsh lines that I can see with the shimmer shade. Then for my lower lash line, I'm going to dust off the loose powder that I've applied under my eyes, and then going in with the stiffer brush and with the same brown shade from the palette, I'm going to apply it lightly under my lower lash line. Then with the fluffier brush that I applied the peach shade with, without taking any more eyeshadow, whatever is left on the brush, I'm going to just blend out the lower lash line. And for my lips, I'm going to use the liquid lipstick from Smashbox in the Legendary. Then to finish off my look, I'm going to apply mascara and my false lashes. And this is our look number 1 done. Now I'm going to take this shade from the palette and apply it in the outer corners of my eye. I'm also going to create an outer V and extend it all the way to the inner corners of my eye. I'm then going to blend it out in windshield wiper motions and in circular motions wherever the need may be. Then I'm going to take this black shade from the palette and then apply it only on the outer corners of my eye over the brown shade I have applied. I'm also going to just focus it in the outer corners of my eye, not taking it to the centers of my lid, and I'm just going to blend it out in circular motions wherever I feel I need to blend both the colors together. Going back with the brown shade, I'm going to diffuse both the colors together. Now taking the first shade from the palette, I'm going to just blend out any harsh lines that I see from the brown shade under my brows. Then I'm going to create a cut crease, and I'm using the NYX Cream and Contour palette, and with a flat shader brush I'm going to cut my crease from the inner corners of my eye all the way to the centers of my lid. Now taking this golden shimmer shade from the palette and a flat shader brush, I'm going to apply it on top of my cut crease. So if you notice, I'm pressing the color and then swiping it down to get the maximum pigmentation out of the shade. Then going back with the brown shade that we applied before, I'm just going to blend out both the colors together. I'm going to very carefully also take it over my cut crease so that it just enhances the crease that we have created. Now taking the black shade from the palette and a smudge brush, I'm going to apply it closest to my upper lash line, just in the outer corners of my eye. I'm also not going to extend it beyond the golden shade. This will just give an effect of a smoked out eyeliner. And then towards the end, I'm just going to blend out in circular motions. For my lower lash line, I'm going to take the same smudge brush, and without taking any more product from the palette, whatever is there on the brush, I'm going to apply it closest to my lower lash line. I'm also going to join it to the outer V that we created. Now taking the brush that we applied the brown eyeshadow with, without taking any more eyeshadow from the palette, I'm just going to blend out the lower lash line. And with this look, I'm going to wear a brighter color, and for that I'm wearing the NYX Lingerie lipstick in shade number 12. And to finish our look number 2, I'm going to wear some mascara and apply my lashes. I'm going to start by taking the black shade with the flat shader brush and apply it all over my eyelid. I'm going all the way up to my crease and creating a semicircle. And as you can notice, I'm only pressing the color and not swiping it, because I want to set the little bit foundation that I already have applied on my eyelid. Now with a fluffier brush, I'm going to take this brown shade from the palette, tap off the excess and just start blending it over the black shade from our crease. I'm going to go a little bit above my natural crease. Then I'm taking another fluffier brush, and with the first shade from the palette, I'm going to just take a little tap off the excess and apply it over the dark brown shade. And I'm just going to lightly blend it out just to get that seamless finish. I'm again applying the black shade over the eyelid just to increase the intensity of it. With a stiffer dome-like brush, I'm going to take the black shade again, tap off the excess and apply it closest to my lower lash line. I'm also going to connect it to the upper eyeshadow on the outer corners. Then I'm going to take the same brush, wipe it off on a tissue paper and go with this brown shade from the palette right over here, and I'm going to apply it below it just to blend out the harsh lines. I'm then taking a pencil brush, and with this peachy golden shimmer shade over here, I'm going to apply it in the inner corners of my eye as well as the highest points under my brows. With this look, I'm going to wear a lipstick from NARS, and this is in the shade Save the Queen. And to finish off our look number 3, I'm going to wear some mascara and apply my false lashes. I'm going to take this brown shade from the palette, and with a relatively fluffier brush, I'm going to apply it in the outer corners of my crease. I'm also just going to tap it and then just blend it out in circular and swiping motions. I'm also creating an outer extended V to the inner corners. I will carry forward this shade all the way to the centers of my lid, taking a little bit towards the inner corners only from the crease. Then taking a stiffer brush, and then with the black shade from the palette, I'm going to just apply it in the outer corners of my eye, accentuating the outer V that we have made. And then in swiping motions, I'm just going to blend both the colors together. I'm also taking a little bit inside my crease. And then going back with the previous brush, I'm just going to diffuse both the colors together so that I have no harsh lines from the black shade. Then I'm taking this bronze shimmer shade from the palette, and with a flat shader brush, I'm going to just apply it in the centers of my lid. The way I'm applying it is I'm first pressing it and then just swiping it down to get the maximum pigmentation from the eyeshadow. I've also taken this shade only up to my crease. I'm also going to just leave it in the centers of the lid because we are going to add another color in the inner corners. Honestly, you don't have to work hard on the blending of these two colors because they just blend on its own, and that's why I like this palette so much. Next, going with the same flat shader brush but on the other side, I'm going to take this color from the palette and apply it in the inner corners of my eye. The technique is again going to be the same, which is press and then pull, and this is how we will get the maximum pigmentation from the shade. Now to blend both the shimmer shades together, I'm going to just lightly move my brush over the center line, and that is it. The shades are blended. Now to blend the harsh lines around the crease, I'm just going to take my brush and lightly swipe it so that we have no harsh lines. I'm not taking any extra product from the palette. Because I want to increase the intensity of the black color, I'm going to just take a little bit color from the palette and just tap it over the black shade. Going back with the fluffier brush and with the first shade from the palette, I'm going to use this to just blend out the harsh lines right under my brow bone. Next, I'm going to go with an angular brush, and with the black shade from the palette, I'm going to apply it closest to my upper lash line, just giving it an effect of an eyeliner. The effect is not going to be the same as an eyeliner, so we are only going to press it lightly over our upper lash line, and it will just give an effect of a smoked out liner. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to take a black shade from the palette, and with a stiffer dome-like brush, I'm going to just apply it closest to my waterline. I'm also going to just join it to the outer V that we created. Going back to the shimmer shades, I'm just going to press it and not swipe it because I just want to increase the intensity, as I feel they have just faded a little bit. So I'm just going to tap it over the previous colors. And now it's time to apply the inner corner one. With this look, I'm going to wear a lipstick from Forever 52, and this is in the shade Bleached. And to finish off our look number 4, I'm going to wear some mascara and apply my false lashes. I'm going to go in with this light brown shade from the palette and apply it in the outer corners of my eye as well as the inner corners of my eye so that we can create a halo effect. I'm also going to go all the way up to my crease and just keep pressing it till I'm happy with the wash of colors. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to take the lightest color from the palette and just with a fluffy brush, I'm going to blend out the harsh lines upwards towards my eyebrows. Now with a stiffer dome-like brush, I'm going to go with the darker brown shade and apply it over the light brown shade that we have just applied before. And then I'm going to go in circular motions just to blend out any harsh lines. Now with a flat shader brush and this peachy gold shade over here, I'm going to apply it in the centers of my lid. Now the way I'm applying it is first I'm pressing in my crease and then just pulling it down towards my lash line. Like this, we are getting the maximum pigmentation of the product. Now going with a stiffer brush, I'm not taking any eyeshadow on my brush and I'm just going to blend out the two colors. Now I'm taking the golden shade from the palette and with my same flat brush, I'm going to apply a little bit right in the centers of the lid. And with the tip of the same brush, I'm just going to blend it out. Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Colossal Bold Eyeliner and apply a winged eyeliner. Now with the stiffer brush and with this dark brown shade from the palette, I'm going to apply it in the lower lash line. I'm also going to apply a little bit kajal in my waterline and then I'm going to take a stiffer brush and smoke it out over the brown eyeshadow we have applied. For the inner corners of my eye, I'm going to take this shade from the palette and apply it with the pencil brush. Then I'm going to take this shade from the palette, which is the lightest shade from the palette, and apply it under the highest points of my brows. With this look, I'm going to wear a lip crayon from Faces and this is in the shade Divine Rose. And to finish off our look number 5, I'm going to wear some mascara and apply some false lashes. And with that, we've completed our 5 looks. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked all the looks that I created. Do let me know which one was your favorite in the comment section down below. If you want me to create some more videos with a particular palette of your choice, do let me know in the comment section down below again. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. This video did take a little bit time of mine and it was a little challenging. As you guys know, we cannot do 5 eye looks in one day. And that is it from my side for this video and I will see you very soon in my next video. Till then, take care and thank you so much for watching.